Hey guys, hope everyone's doing great. Today I'm going to give you guys a trophy road pushing guide. We are going to be going from 7,000 to 7,200 this video. Hopefully this can give you a good grasp of how to play in the trophy road at this range, what you're going to face, and how to beat the stuff that you're going to face with this number one deck that I like for trophy road and Path of Legends, Lava Miner, especially in this meta. Now I am playing this before the balance changes go out. So yeah, we're just going to be, the Phoenix nerf hasn't taken place yet, the Archer's buff, stuff like that hasn't come out yet. It comes out tomorrow, I believe. So yeah, we haven't done that yet. First day of the season, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to play Path of Legends yet. So yeah, I mean, this deck is going to be awesome, especially after balance changes. So lavaloon is definitely not my go-to. It's still usable, but I'd rather prefer Lava Miner. So this guy does have Ewiz and Mother Witch. I am going to try and take out this Ewiz. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, it's fine. He used his miner to protect that. That's definitely something you don't want to do. So with this deck, like, a lot of the time, the stuff I try and do is, like, I like to disrupt my opponent. So like stuff like that miner, that's disrupting, because he doesn't want to play his miner to save his Ewiz, but he has to. Just simple plays like that. Yeah, you're definitely gonna. Ooh, Pekka in the back. God damn, she thick. I ain't gonna lie, she thick. Wait, Pekka's a she, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't usually lava in the back in single, but if I see my opponent's win condition out or they're really low on elixir, I will go ahead and go in with my lava hound. So this guy here, oh my god, the Mother Witch. Okay, I think honestly we can just miner this Mother Witch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go over here, miner the Mother Witch. You got to be very patient, guys, when you're playing this deck. We're going to take out the Mother Witch. Beautiful. Look at the look at the flying machine. Flying machine is really underrated on defense. Try using it on defense. You guys are gonna love it. It's awesome. It always just sits back there and just soaks up value. And just look at that. Like, it's such a good card. But yeah, your Lava Hound, a lot of the time, it's not going to get a big amount of damage. This is not Lavaloon. Definitely not. You're not going to get the same offensive value. So defense is so important. You're going to need to play really good defense. I don't know why he's defending with miners, but whatever. Honestly, I might arrows this Mother Witch. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it because it's a lot of arrows value. Ooh, thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of arrows value, and now we only need one miner hit to get the Mother Witch out of here, and boom, she's out. See, look how easy that was. The Mother Witch is gone. Against Mother Witch decks, I don't think I need to tell you that the Mother Witch needs to go. Like, if he has, I guess this tip can apply to almost, oh my god, I dropped my AirPod. This tip can apply to pretty much anyone who's facing decks with multiple air counters, like multiple wizards, witches, stuff like that. Go miner on the most devastating one. So like, he has Ewiz in this match, but I want to prioritize going with my miner on the Mother Witch, because the Mother Witch can serve more of a problem. And so we're just going to wrap this guy up pretty easily here just by playing really good defense. I mean, he's never going to break through. So honestly, a lot of the time you're playing really defensively and patiently with this deck. Yeah, we got Juice coming in here. Oh my god, where did my AirPod earbud go? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, but I think I was trying to make a point last video, well, or last match, sorry. See, the Mother Witch is more devastating to us, so we definitely want to go with the miner on the Mother Witch against decks like that, because the Mother Witch is the most dangerous one. And here we're just going to get starting handed, so we're just going to overspend a little. Actually, that's not even overspending. It's an 8 for 8, 8 for 11, okay. So we're going to go over here and flying machine this, because I assume the Skeleton King will deal with this witch, and then we'll just pop the ability as soon as it crosses. Actually, that was a bit of a misplay. I should have... Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. I would have waited a second longer to pop the ability, the tower would have targeted the Skeleton King instead of the flying machine, so that's my bad. But yeah, against multiple air counters, you guys are often going to have trouble killing all of them, because, you know, arrows are not really... It's not really gonna kind of take them out like the fireball does, you know. So a lot of the time your units behind your Lava Hound are going to take out those air counters, and you're going to save the miner for the most important air countering troop to take out. So whether it's kind of situational, which you've got to kind of recognize whatever card your opponent's using. You need to see which one's the worst to deal with, like the hardest to deal with, whether it's the witch, the mother witch. You got to think to yourself, if this mother witch stays alive, am I going to have a problem? Basically, if that card stays alive, which one's easier to deal with? And then whichever one's not easy to deal with, take that one out. So yeah, Hog Rider coming in here, we don't really have a good response to it, so I am forced to just go with take a lot of damage there. But this is fine, honestly, because there's a difference between taking a lot of damage from something that your opponent barely spent elixir on to taking a little bit of damage from something they did spend a lot of elixir on. So he went wizard hog, or he went wizard in the back, but that total push was 12 elixir. And so we took a little bit of damage, but also managed to spend less elixir than he did. So that's honestly what's going to win you the game. You don't want to like take damage from bandits or something. If it's things you physically can't counter, then that's fine. But if you can't counter them, then you have to. So here, as you can see, this is kind of like, you never really build up lava pushes with this deck. Very rarely do you do that. See, here we're going to prioritize the wizard because he's going to deal more damage to our push. And we've got ways to deal with the witch. So here, I don't even need to do anything because the flying machines were going off. Flying machine, bro, that's got to be the MVP, bro. This card is so fun. But yeah, I mean, the lava is rarely going in the back. It's usually starting up or just it's taking advantage of our air troops. So when possible, I recommend defending with air troops just so you can turn them into, wow, you should have used that earlier, buddy. Whoops, a balloon out of nowhere. But yeah, you should try and prioritize using your air troops on defense if you can, so that you can slap a lava in front at the end. Switclim. Yeah, also underrated. You can go miner if you don't have enough elixir for lava hounds and stuff. That's also really good. So you guys should try that. See how it works. Starting up lava pushes is not usually going to work, and usually in lavaloon decks, sometimes you go lava in the back for responses. Like you see an air card or something, you respond with lava in the back. Not with this deck. With this deck, the priority is defending. And think about it, if you drop a 7 elixir lava in the back, the dilemma here is, oh, we're gonna get the Phoenix back. Thank you very much. He has to respond to that too. That's very nice. Fireball comes out. Beautiful. That was a perfect time to, oh my god, that wasn't supposed to be a tombstone. Okay, we're just gonna rock with it. I'm gonna go Skelly King here to get some value off of that. We're rocking with it. Okay, Sparky in the back. Oh my, okay, that's not how I wanted this to go. But yeah, a lot of the time you see a card, you play defense. Think about it, you know, a lava hound. If you just slap a lava hound down, you have 7 less elixir to defend with. So that's really, really not good for you. We're going to pop the ability here. Maybe get some damage on the Sparky / Golem. We are going to get some big damage on the Golem. Thank you very much. Forces out a NATO as well. That's good stuff. And the flying machine is going to, I was assuming it was going to retarget eventually, but it didn't, sadly. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have to miner here. Please. Okay, thank you. I got a little too close. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. I mean, this is fine. I already talked about not going with lavas. That's definitely something you guys have to work on. I like responding kind of passively. So like if they go with a mini tank in the back, I like to respond with Phoenix. Flying machine is also working. Don't be afraid to use your Skelly King ability for defense. Always focus up on the defensive end. That's the clutch with this deck. This deck does not have guaranteed damage. Like, you can't get a balloon to the tower and win. You've got to play extremely good defense. So that's pretty much goal number 1. Play extremely good defense. So here we're gonna get some damage, a little lava burp with the lava over there, but that's not the main goal. The lava is used to tank for his push. That's what it's used for. And then we will get our damage based off of counter pushes. So we're going to go lava high here. I believe that's going to be... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I was going to say it was protecting the Skelly Dregs and the... Sorry, what was that? Flying machine. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. It was, but then they got fireballed. But see, I mean, we're just up. We've gotten, what, like 700 damage over the last 2 lavas? And all we really did was just... One was a lava to block his push, one was a lava to respond to his push. Against a lot of beatdown decks, the 3-card cycle is very nice. When you plop a Skeleton King down, 3-card cycle is basically, if I put the Skeleton King down and then play a Tombstone, I only need to play 3 cards to get back to the Tombstone as long as the Skelly King's alive, compared to 4 cards usually. So that's how that works. So that's why it's nice sometimes to try and keep the Skelly King alive. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna wrap up this. Oh, we're gonna take a little bit more golem damage than I wanted to. But this is fine because here we're going to try and get a second lava down, and he is reeling. He spent a lot of elixir on offense, so although he did get a lot of damage, we're going to try and punish him here. Minor chip is going in too. Hold on, he's going to fireball this. Minor chip, we might get the egg back. We will get the egg back, so we're going to, I mean, we're not doing too much with the egg, but look at the minor chip. We kind of baited out his NATO, and then we could go with, oh, please kill this egg. Please, 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 please. Okay, he tried to protect that. It didn't work. Extreme overcommitment from him. That golem was very bad. But yeah, as you can see, if you can bait out NATO against NATO decks, and then they usually don't have a good way to stop your miner. So as you can see, we were able to get some massive damage back from that miner, and we do take out the egg. So yeah, also taking advantage of your opponent's plays. So if you see your opponent, we're just gonna go with a fast tombstone arrows here. If you see your opponent making mistakes or going in on offense, do not hesitate to apply pressure to them. And as you can see here, we don't really have to worry about these golemites anymore. We're kind of in the offensive phase now. So honestly, a lot of the time you can defend really well up until like double, triple elixir, and then you could just overrun your opponent. So don't worry about breaking through against most decks. Don't worry about it. Luna coming in here. Yeah, over time, many of the decks, or many of the decks you play against, you're just going to need to play really good defense. Because as long as your defense is good, that means you are within striking distance of winning the game off of tiebreaker in overtime. So if you're playing good defense, this is going to be hell. Executioner, I can already tell. Lava's going to come in here for the Executioner because I actually like doing this. It's going to block the Executioner, and if he tries to put anything in front of it, we're going to deal with it while the Executioner's on the lava, or we can take out the Executioner with that card. So I'm going to go Skelly King as well, please. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, that was too close. Executioner Inferno Dragon. Woo! That's exactly the kind of content you guys want. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I hope you guys understand the points I'm making. I really do. That's a beautiful miner. Try and always do your miners in the back unless he has Tornado, because that way you can pull the opposing ground cards back, and sometimes you're going to get extra damage and locks because of it. How is he already back to Dark Prince? That is crazy. You feel like he just played that. Okay, it's whatever though. I mean, we take a Dark Prince charge, but that's okay. I mean, you don't want to overspend on defense. I mean, I emphasize defense with this deck, but you definitely don't want to over defend. So the over defending would have been right there on that Dark Prince, Skeleton Dragons, and Tombstone. Things about over defending you need to know. Basically, over defending itself is not the problem. One is the problem if you're over defending something you don't need to defend. You're going down an elixir and harming yourself. And also, if you need if I needed the Tombstone for his Bandit or his Prince, and I used it on the Dark Prince just to negate 700 damage, then that's just a huge waste. So yeah, he's gonna go Prince here. We're gonna wrap up the Prince, and the Flying Machine is going to get so much defensive value right here. Watch this. He has to fireball it. That's good. That's good. I mean, we already took out, helped take out the Prince, took out the Eye Drag, and then we got the value. So Tombstone's going to come in here. Miner's going to come in here. The goal is to just momentarily distract this Executioner and the Bandit. So you're not going to get perfect defense a lot of the time. Please don't charge. Okay. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered if it charged. You're not going to get perfect defense most of the time, but a lot of the time you can... you can pretty much wrap up his stuff. So as you can see there, I kind of waited. I went Skelly King before the lava there because the lava is actually, it's not a good thing when you see an air card, especially in double elixir, because for example, you go lava and then he puts something in front of that Executioner, you have no elixir, and there's an Executioner you have to deal with that's going to take out your Skelly Drags or Phoenix or whatever. So we're going to go Miner in the back. We actually get the bird back. That's very helpful. Yeah, the miner chip is going ham. He's not going to be able to stop it. You see, look, that's what I talked about in the first game. That's what I talked about the first game. We forced out the prince on the miner. He does not want to go prince on the miner, but that's kind of something he had to do. So we're tombstoning here to make sure this prince doesn't lock on. He has to spend elixir on the Skelly King opposite lane, and that's GG's. I mean, you can see how we just slowly defend and chip away until we just overrun him at the end. King Arthur is going to be our last game here because this will get me to 7,200. I mean, assuming I win. I've only lost once since pushing up from 6,800. So, oh my god. Okay. You giant. But yeah, I hope you guys are understanding the tips and the tricks I'm trying to give you to help you with this deck push up in the trophy road. Hopefully you guys can see this. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to answer all of your questions. I'm also live on Twitch every day, boys. Oh my god. Can I promote my Twitch without you going with this? This is not, oh my god, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. We are going to take half of the tower down. Oh no. Bro, dude, it should not do 2,000 damage. Bro. And he has wizard? Dude, you gotta be killed. Bro, you gotta, oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to clutch up. This is, oh. Like I was saying, we are live on Twitch every day from 4 to 6:30 East or PM Pacific time. So that is 7 to 9 or 7 to 9:30 Eastern time. I don't know the European time zones off the top of my head, but yeah, a lot of the time what I like to do against decks where lava pushes will be hard to start, I like to go with just like kind of flying machines and skelly drags, like just at the bridge sometimes. Like as you can see there, we didn't need to save the flying machine for defense here. I'm going arrows because it's minions and fire spirits. No, I'm not doing this today. But yeah, I mean the flying. We're gonna have to. I can't deal with this. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make sure I don't get 3 crown, but I can't deal with that. So there's no use. We're definitely up right now, I feel like, if you count the skelly drags. We're definitely up. But yeah, I mean, flying machine, honestly, a lot of the time, if you know your opponent just used his push or something, and you want to get some quick damage, or you're down in elixir, or maybe even in elixir, and you want to force something out of him, a good play a lot of the time is to go with that flying machine at the bridge, especially if you don't need it for defense because you just defended his push. So I hope you can see why we did that. We're gonna go flying machine on defense this time because, oh my god, okay, please, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, please help us. I need the almighty Allah's help to defend this push, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're still in it. Okay, he went. Okay, hold on. We're gonna need to go drags here. I'm predicting the minions here. We're going arrows, predicting the minions. What? Huh? Oh, I mean, okay. Okay, we should not still be in this game. This was a very bad start to this. This might be over. It might be Jover. I don't know. Actually, flying machine's gonna come in here. The Skelly King doesn't even die, which is very good. A wizards will just immediately bird it, just to keep our flying machine alive. So the goal is, a lot of the time you want to see, we have his tower pretty low, actually. A lot of the time you want to try and keep your defensive units alive because the opponents aren't usually gonna let you build up a push. You've got to turn your defense into push. So you've got to be smart with what you use to defend, which is why a lot of the time I like to go with flying machines on defense because it is an easy defensive unit that can also be turned into an offensive unit. Popping the ability here because I know we're going to need these skeletons to help defend whatever he's using, since we know he's going for the king tower lane, at least right now. I mean, because it's at 700 HP. So yeah, we're going to probably, actually I don't know, we'll go lava in the pocket here. Yeah, we're going to probably arrows the minions too, miner as well, although we won't have anything for his skeleton army. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Flying machine. He's gonna furnace. Yeah, he should. So it looks like he wraps this up here. Actually, the flying machine might stay alive. I don't know. Looks like the flying machine. Oh, okay. He's not gonna respond to the flying. Actually, he does. Okay. So we can wrap up this E-Giant here. We're gonna go Phoenix. We're just trying to do any damage we can to stop it. What? Where did that come from? Oh my god, it didn't do enough. He didn't do enough. He has tornado, though. He has tornado. Please, 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 please. Oh, dude, there is no way. I didn't know he had a rocket. Where did it come from? I didn't know he had a rocket, dude. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. 7,200 out of 7,500. Have a great rest of your day, boys.